Malaysia. Today I want to talk about what are the causes of the youth suicide. I have three causes that I want to present, which is prolonged stress or stressful life event, indirect expenses that government needs, and family problem. So let's talk about prolonged stress. This happens due to excessive academic pressure on youth. Academic pressure is a situation where learners get overwhelmed and by education demands. It makes them rush against time and then they use more energy to achieve educational goals to make their family proud. Unrealistic expectations can cause many negative challenges and students suffer from academic pressure and mental health. Second causes of the youth suicide is related to economy. It happens due to indirect expenses. The government needs to bear the cost of mental health care to safeguard its citizens and national image. Youth suicide is a critical public health issue that requires a sustainable long-term strategy. Allocating expenses toward this issue is crucial to ensure that effective prevention and intervention programs are implemented and provided to those who need it the most. And last causes of the youth suicide is family problem. These issues ranging from parental expectation to domestic conflict heavily impact the mental well-being of youth individuals. The pressure from family expectations and conflict within the household exerts immense stress on Malaysian youth, contributing the feelings of despair and hopelessness. Parental pressure to excel academically and adhere to societal norms can overwhelm young individuals, leading to emotional distress. So that's all from me. I want to pass to the next presentation.
Hi, my name is Nursholiha binti Muhammad Iqbal. Today I'm going to talk about what are the impacts of youth suicide on their family. So the first one is grief and trauma. Families often experience intense emotional pain, shock and disbelief following the loss of a young member to suicide. They may struggle with feelings of guilt, shame and anger, questioning what could have been done differently. So the second one is emotional distress. The loss of a young person to suicide can lead to ongoing emotional distress, depression, anxiety, and even post-traumatic stress disorder, which is PTSD, among family members. They may struggle to cope with the overwhelming feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and despair.
Next, from economic aspect, youth suicide has a profound and far-reaching impact on the economy, affecting both current and future workforces. One major effect is the reduction of human capital and productivity. When young people take their own life, society loses its potential contribution to the workforce and economy. These individuals may have acquired an education, developed valuable skills, and contributed to various fields, but their untimely death prevents them from realizing their full potential. This loss of human capital not only hinders economic productivity, but also puts additional pressure on the remaining workforce as they try to fill the gaps left by the dead. Another major impact is the economic burden of youth suicide. Direct and indirect costs associated with suicide include healthcare costs, emergency response, and long-term impact on mental health services. These costs are often borne by families, communities, and employers. In addition, co-workers, friends, and family members bear intangible costs that can lead to reduced productivity and absenteeism. As a result, the economic consequences go beyond the immediate loss of an individual's potential contribution, manifesting in increased social spending and a reduction in overall economic efficiency. Intervening in youth suicide is not just about focusing on mental health support, it also contributes to the wider economic well-being of society.
Hi ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today to talk about your suicide prevention we could take as consideration. A holistic strategy is needed to prevent your suicide, such as providing shelters protective to domestic violence victims, developing coping and problem-solving skills, and another one is offers various assistance to those in need. I would like to start with providing and improving shelter protective services to those victims of domestic violence. Since they are highly to be exposed to fall into depression, anxiety, and other mental health issues without family members to depend on, our government could provide more shelter protective to those who comes from broken family and going through domestic violence, because they might not having any place to run into. Before they could build back their healthy life, having a shelter even for a short period could avoid them making choice to take their own life as their first purpose. As individual factor prevention, we could developing healthy coping mechanism, which include exercising, meditating, or getting professional help. Problem-solving skills also enable individuals to recognize stressor and create workable plans for addressing their emotions. Youth who learn constructive coping strategies are less likely to feel overwhelmed or despondent, which in turn lowers their risk of suicide. The last prevention measure is to offer various assistance to those in need by providing access to mental health services, especially in schools, universities where there are high volume of youth community. Increasing access to mental health services such as counseling, therapy, crisis hotlines, and psychiatric treatment. We need to ensure the services are available to people from a variety of background, reasonable price, and cultural sensitive.
When we successfully prevent youth suicide, we can save precious lives that hold infinite potential. We can create a future where young individuals thrive and contribute positively to society. Families and communities can be spared from the devastating loss and pain of losing a young person to suicide. Educational institutions can nurture a generation of students who are mentally healthy and resilient. Mental health services can focus on providing support and care to those in need rather than responding to crises. We can break the cycle of intergenerational trauma and promote a culture of openness and seeking help. Young people can grow up knowing that their struggles are valid and that help is always available. Society as a whole can become more compassionate and understanding toward mental health challenges. Ultimately, by preventing young suicide, we can build a world where every young person has the opportunity to fulfill their dreams and lead a fulfilling life.
What can we achieve if we are successfully preventing young suicide? In my part, I will explain what can we achieve if we are successfully in preventing young suicide in the sector economy. I think preventing young suicide in the sector economy could have a significant impact on achieving high quality human resource. Why? There are two main points why we could get high quality human resource. One, healthy workforce. The reason is to prevent the main issues that cause mental health problems come from bullying or gender discrimination. You can ensure that young people entering the workforce are mentally and emotionally healthy. This could lead to increased productivity as an employee are better able to focus on their work and contribute effectively to the economy. Other than that, better utilization of human capital. Human capital is important in the workplace due to human capital refers to skills and knowledge that have already been acquired and put to use. And every life lost to suicide represent a lost human potential. Who knows, maybe one of the victims could be a great surgeon or a doctor in their future. So that is why every life is matter. By preventing young suicide, you can ensure that valuable human capital is not wasted, allowing an individual to fulfill their potential and contribute meaningful to the economy.